Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of Leafcup's video English lesson. For today's lesson we're going to be talking about conditional sentences. Now a conditional sentence is one where you have a situation and a consequence, something you do and something that will happen. So let me start by giving you an example of a conditional sentence. If you walk too much, you will get tired. Now if you walk too much, that's the situation, it's something that could happen. And you will get tired is the result, the consequence of walking too much. Now conditional sentences use the simple present tense verb such as walk or eat, drink, run, talk, speak, jump. So using that simple present tense verb we can make a rule for constructing conditional sentences. If plus the simple present tense verb, will plus the subject. So in the example we just heard, if you walk too much, walk is the simple present tense. You will get tired. Will and the subject to get tired. Here's a few more examples using that rule. If you drink beer, you will get drunk. If you go on a diet, you will feel hungry. And if you eat cake, you will gain weight. By using the word will, we are suggesting that the consequence is 100% certain. It will definitely happen. If you drink beer, you will get drunk. However, to make the sentence more natural, more accurate, we can replace the word will with may or might. This would suggest that the consequence is less likely. It's a possibility. So this brings us to the second rule of conditional sentences. If plus the simple present tense verb, may or might plus the subject. If you drink beer, you may get drunk. If you eat cake, you might gain weight. If you don't have a hobby, you might get bored. The third rule of constructing a conditional sentence is using will have to or will be able to. Will have to shows necessity, something you must do, something you have to do. Whereas will be able to suggests a possibility. So let's look at that rule. If plus the simple present tense verb, will have to and the subject, or will be able to and the subject. So let's look at a few examples of that third rule. If you buy a dog, you will have to take care of it. If you save some money, you will be able to go abroad. If you go abroad, you will have to get a visa. And they are the three easy rules for conditional sentences. Now of course, you'll notice we've been using will for all of the sentence consequences. But you can turn the sentence to a negative consequence by using won't or will not. Such as, if you don't sleep enough, you won't be able to stay awake in class. If you take a day off work, you won't have to get up early. And if you speak too fast, you won't be able to be understood. If you don't drink too much rum, you won't get a hangover. Maybe I should remember that one myself. And so, that's it for conditional sentences, and that's it for today's lesson. So I hope you've enjoyed today's lesson, and I hope you've understood this very useful part of English grammar. Thank you for watching, and if you've got any questions about English you would like answered in the future episode of Video English Lesson, please email us at videolesson@leafcup.com. Thanks for watching, we'll see you at Leafcup soon.